Hello, everybody. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today's topic is why I chose a POP ceiling over a PVC ceiling. So, number one reason is the aesthetics. I just love the look and feel of a POP ceiling. When you come into a room with a POP ceiling, that room just looks great. The room looks great. It adds a bit of wow factor. There's a bit of luxury. I'm not saying the room with this PV ceiling doesn't do that, but for me, the POP just looks better. It gives the room character, and you feel good when you're in that room. The second important reason is that a POP ceiling does not conduct heat, at least in my own opinion. So when you come into a room where they've used a POP to do the ceiling, that room is generally cooler. It's generally cooler. Whereas in a room with the PVC ceiling, it tends to be hotter. So for example, in my village house, I have a POP in the living room and then PVC in all the bedrooms. And I find that when I'm in the bedroom, I tend to feel so hot that I have to either use the fan or use the AC to cool down. And when you're sleeping, really, you don't want to be using the AC to be sleeping. So that's one of the reasons. The other reason is that when you're doing your POP ceiling, you can actually do beautiful designs. This and you can do beautiful designs that lift the spirit. When you look up, you see your designs on a daily basis. And the designs doesn't have to be garish, can just be beautiful, simple designs. I've seen people put things like the map of Africa on their ceiling. I'm not going to go that far. But the idea is that you can actually design whatever pleases you on your ceiling that gives you pleasure. Whereas with the PVC, it's just straight line. There's nothing to add, it's just straight lines. I haven't really seen a ceiling that has been designed with PVC, which is not just straight. And then the other thing you can do, one of my tips, which I've done in my own house, is to use the POP ceiling cement to build a display cabinet where you hang your TV and display all your beautiful pictures and and paintings. So you can ask them whilst they're doing the ceiling to also do the display cabinet, and that way you're actually um, saving money. Yeah, so those are the three main reasons why I chose my to do a POP ceiling. Of course, the only downside is that they can be very expensive. POP ceiling can be very expensive. As of December, January, when I was doing my POP ceiling, one bag of white cement was around 9,900 naira per bag, and the builder said they needed around 80 bags. So you can imagine it's very expensive. But you know, I say if you're going to do these things, you have to factor this amount of money in. And the other thing is that it actually costs money as well when they're actually building it. It costs a lot of money per square meter. So I think they charge per square meter. I can't remember how much, but they charge per square meter. So every square meter they hang, they will charge, like, I don't know, 2,500 or 500, 2,500 or 5,000 naira. I can't remember. So you have to factor all these things in. And then the other reason why I really chose POP is I had a bad experience with my PVC ceiling in my village house, where one day I had a visitor who was sleeping in the rooms, and then suddenly we had an electrical fault, and the fire just shot up to the ceiling, and you could see that the PVC was blackened and already almost as if it was going to melt. So that really put me off um, the PVC ceiling. So yes, I love the POP. I love it for the look and feel, for the luxury it adds to a room, for your ability to design what you know like on your ceiling, and generally makes you feel good and adds a bit of luxury. Because when you're retired and you need to be in a space, you need to be in a space that lifts the spirit. You don't need to be in a space where you feel depressed, or that anything, when you look at things, just depresses you. So take your time, push a bit harder, push a bit harder to get that thing that you want. Don't just build a ramshackle house. Save your money, wait until you save your money, and build something that is nice, small, but make sure that you have a space where that you know how you want to live. And you have to cut your coat according to your size, of course. But when you've worked all this hard, all these years, and then you retire in your 60s, you want to go to a space where you can come in and you feel good. A space that will also resemble where you're coming from. One of the things I don't want to do is to be living in um some squalid condition in the UK, and I'm building a mansion in Nigeria that I'm going to stay in maybe 2 or 3 months of the year, and then where my primary abode is, I'm living in a ramshackle way. No. So make where you're living now beautiful. Make your room beautiful. If you know what you can do to enhance your space, do it. Don't be one of those people who will go to Nigeria and build a mansion, but here you are just you're just living in in a space that you don't like, just waiting for that retirement to come so that you can run away to that your house where you have spent money. So yes, if you like what you see in this video, if you like my POP ceiling, and you want the details of the people who have done it, you can just let comment, and then I will definitely let you have the details of the people. I think the people who did it are from Togo. My builder sourced them. I don't know who they are. I haven't seen them. Don't forget, I haven't seen this house at all. I haven't seen this house that I'm building, which I started building in July. I call it a pandemic house. So this house, I'll always remember this house as a house that was built during the pandemic. We have now done the POP ceiling, and the next where we're going is tiling. So yes, if you like this video and you want to see more of my content, please subscribe, like, and share. So bye bye.